Well, all right. Good evening and welcome. I'm not sure why my thing here has got. Well, maybe I don't have noise canceling on. Let's turn it on. Oh, I don't have a filter on it. Whoops, sorry. I hope that my mic isn't being noisy. Let's see. We want noise suppression. And we want the good one. There. That's much better. All right. Welcome. Welcome. I hope that you are doing well this evening. So the first thing that we're going to do tonight is going to build something, but let's see here. Let me check something. So I need to put stuff into the company chest that I'm going to need for this build it. And then I'm going to have to grab it from my alt. And we can do this in my alt's apartment tonight. I'm not sure if Monty might be working. So, and I just got home like late this afternoon, so I just didn't have time to coordinate with people about this tonight. But I have an idea of what we're going to do, and I'm just going to throw all this junk into my company chest, and then I'm going to grab it with my alt. So let's see, that's a wall, that's a wall. Got these brick counters that I'm going to need. And I need these wooden handrails, and then I'll show you, this is the picture that's up on my screen right now, is actually the picture of the thing that we're going to attempt to build in an apartment room. I'm just throwing stuff in here that I'm going to need. So if you notice this picture, it's a nice bright window with a desk, a corner desk, and a number of items. And there's a futon on the other side. There is a wooden crate, and I think I have one of those somewhere. I gotta look for that wooden crate. I need a stage panel. Well, she probably has a stage panel. I don't need to give her that. But I've made some items for this special. I got them together before the stream started so that I would have them together. And a lot of the stuff that's in this are really easy crafted stuff, except for the wooden blinds and the pendant lamps. The rest of the things that are crafted are kind of lower level. And a lot of them are things that you can just buy from the vendor, which makes it really much easier. Gosh, I have to put all this stuff in here. Sorry, this is taking me a bit here. And I'm still missing a few items that I might need. And, we'll just, grab them if we need them later. Let's see. I need that. Oh my gosh, so much junk. So many items needed to build a simple design. Let's see, what else is here? I might need that. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to have to get a Phasmascape. I need to put some money in here. Oh, hey, Monty, there you are. Are you up for a build it in your place, or should I do it in my apartment or in my alt's apartment? I wasn't sure if you were online or not. I've got so much stuff here. So I can do it in my alt's apartment. You cleared a room? Well, let's do this. I want you to think about I'm going to come to your house and we'll look at the room and let's think about what you actually want to have in that room, and we will build something in that room tomorrow, and that'll give me a chance to like get things together that I might need to craft for it. Because I didn't have time today. I just got home like late this afternoon, and so I didn't have time to get things together. But we can do some other stuff. I'll come over to your place and we'll look at the space. Great. We will come. I'll come to your place and we'll look at the space and we'll decide what you want, and then we'll plan. We'll plan for tomorrow what we should build in there. And I'm just gonna try to put this little thing together in a corner of my apartment room. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I would get home earlier today. I ended up being on the road for a long time, and it rained so much. It was like rainy and cold and windy at the beach the whole time I was there. So what we should do is we should look at housingsnap.com. Pokemon came out today. Oh boy. Let's see here. There's that. There's a futon. Let's see. What else do I need? I want this. I gotta turn this music down. It's so loud. All right. Let's see. There's a chair. Oh my gosh. I'm like filling up the entire last tab of the guild chest with junk for this room. That's just the way it goes. So I don't have to rebuy everything. All right, so that's good for now, I think. I think I got... All right, and I want to put some money in. I'm going to... Because she's got, like, no money. My alt. She's, like, broke. There. All right. Hopefully the queue isn't long. So I finally hit 200 followers while I was away. I didn't even get to see it happen. I don't know why this little cat is on the screen here poking its head up. This is the other Catmas. This is the Catmas that's still a cat. This alt. Let me switch screens here. I gotta go to this thing. Okay, so that's the room. That's our reference picture that we're gonna work on. And yeah, there we are. So I'm going to pull that reference picture up on another screen so that I have it. And I can always pull it up if we need to look at it again, if you need to see it. I like to use a reference picture when I'm designing stuff. Whether it's, you know, a housing design that somebody else did that I'm trying to mirror, or you know, oh wait, I need to go to the guild house. I need to go to the free company house and grab all that stuff out of the chest before my husband gets up and finds it. Finds that the free company chest is full of stuff, full of junk. I've used like real life pictures too as reference pictures for building apartments, or you know, actually for decorating my little house a lot. So let's see here. We need stuff from the free company chest. I hope I have build bag space. I do. All right. I need this money. Give me it. Money and items. Get all of this junk. And then I need to get a Phasmascape. I need a blue sky one, the Azim Step. I'm going to use the Azim Step Phasmascape because it's the one that's like a sunny day. I'll need to buy some things from the vendor. goodness. So much junk. I don't know if I'm going to need some of this stuff, but I'm going to grab it anyways. All right. So that's good for there. And I'm going to grab one of these bookshelves because I need it. I'm going to take one from the Free Company house. Let me take this one here. I'll take this one. There. No one will ever notice that there's one less bookshelf. No one will care. Now I can put something else in the house. All right, now go to the apartment. I think I put a vendor in there. So I want to plan the housing challenge too that we want to work on as well. And I want to have, I'm going to come up with some kind of rewards, you know, some kind of prizes or something for people who participate in our little housing challenge that we're going to do. Oh my gosh, there's stuff in here. That's right. I put stuff. Oh, I have the Phasmoscape already. Excellent. I got to pull down this junk. We built something in here the other day, as I recall. Yeah, and there's a thing there that we don't need. Built a little bedroom. We'll use this stuff. But I'm just going to take it all and put it in my bag for right now. Oh, good. We have a planter. We have a wall planter. We're going to need that. Let's take this stuff down. Just going to clear up everything. Here we go. So, there we go. We've got an empty room. So, let's take a look again at our reference picture. So, what we've got here, this is a little corner of a room, and they've got a brick wall. They've got this bookshelf up here that's up above. They've got antique wall shelves to make the desk. And also, these are wooden handrails that are part of the desk in the corner as well. They have the Azim Step Phasmoscape behind there. They've got wooden blinds. I believe they've got display cases in there to make it look like glass. They've got some probably cracked arch windows or square windows set into the side, perhaps to make the light rays. That's what these lines are, actually. Those are windows. So that's what we'll do for that. And then these are brick countertops floated up for that part. I have to find one of these wooden crates or make one. I have one of these dragon trees somewhere and I'll find it. I've got some of these other little items. We'll just we'll wing it for the shelves. But this is where we're going to start. And none of this is floating. There's no floating involved here except for these three brick countertops and this low bookshelf. I believe that's a low bookshelf that's been floated. You could probably use an open bookshelf too and just float it up so that you have the bottom row showing or something, but I think that using the low bookshelf might be the easiest. We'll see. We'll take a look at that. Let's see what we think here. I want to look at these items that I grabbed. I've got a bunch of stuff now. And I'll look at this one also because no, that's not going to work. We're not going to use that. Oh, let me switch back to my game screen so you can see what's going on. There we are. All right. So first thing that's first, we need to decide where we want this corner to be. And I'm going to say we'll do it at the back here. So I'm going to move my little vendors and retainer bell and stuff all up here to the front for now. Oh, for gosh sake. Why you be so dumb about where I can put the bell? All right. So there we go. Got those there, and So I need to pull this picture up on my other screen. I just have to have it up on my other screen so that I can keep looking back at it so I don't forget exactly what it is I'm doing. Because I'll forget. Let's see. And I'm just going to put this over on screen number 3, which is actually my drawing tablet, but it doubles as an extra monitor, which is very useful. It's very useful to have. So the first thing I would need is I need to do the walls and the floor. So the flooring, let's take a look. Did I get the gold? I did. Okay. So this lady, interior, I want some wood floor. And I think that the Riviera flooring or the Glade flooring. Let's go with the Glade flooring because it's a nice dark color. And let's see how that looks. We'll put in the Glade flooring. And by doing this, we're going to save ourselves some item budget by not using partitions or flooring mats or whatever to do the floor. Oops, I need to remodel interior. Let's see. So I've got solid brick interior wall, and I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to put in Glade flooring. Yeah, I like that Glade flooring. It's nice and dark. That looks good. I think it matches the Oasis stuff actually pretty well. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to decide how we're going to do this. I am going to have to use some partitions. Of course, because they always are. Always going to be partitions. And I brought some with me. I think I have a blank Riviera partition. Will that work? Do I need to get an Oasis partition? I probably should get a blank Oasis partition. I don't think I have one. Nope, I just have Rivieras. Let's go back to the housing vendor. Partitions. She should have blank Oasis partition. Yep, 9,000 gil. Holy moly. So expensive. So I'm just going to work on this one corner tonight. This one corner, we're going to replicate that corner. So let's see. We want this Oasis partition. Yes, I want to place it. So we want this to kind of be the end of... So I'm just going to place it there. I'm going to figure out how close I can get this to the wall. That's pretty close, actually. I can get that pretty close. So we'll put it like right there. I'm going to put it up towards the corner a bit. Like right there. We can always move this stuff around if we don't like it. But then I'm going to put this is going to be the edge of that wall. All right. So now I want to apply a design. I'm going to put that solid brick interior wall on it. So there. That's the start of the corner. It's not going to be exactly the same as the picture. It's going to be pretty close, though. We're going to do our best to get it close. And we're going to try to get it close without, with minimal use of partitions. All right, so that means that I'm going to need to float a couple things here. And I'm just laying things out right now on the floor. And we'll float them afterwards, after the fact. So let's see, I want a brick countertop like right there, and I want a brick countertop right there, and I guess it's going to take 3 of them, and I'm gonna change the color on these. I'm not going to use that dye, the white dye. I thought I had another one. Do I not have a third one? Well, that would put a damper on things if I didn't have a third countertop. I might have to make the window a little smaller if that's the case. Although I thought I had one. Yep. Only 2. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just make the window the size of 2. So it might not be exactly the same as the one in the picture, but it'll be close. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we have to float these brick countertops. We have to float them up. And so I'm going to move the Phasmascape out of the way. I'm just going to put it down over here. And I'm going to move these in as close to the wall as I can, which I think is about like right there. That'll be good. And right there. Okay. So I move this out of the way as well for the time being. And we're just going to float these two items. So let me get my stage panel. And we're going to turn it around to face this direction. And I'm going to move it over here kind of like that. I might want it a little bit closer. Turn off grid snap. I hate grid snap. Grid snap is only useful for rotating things. It's only useful when you have to rotate things, so that you can get things facing the way you want, in the right orientation, so that you can have things matching. All right, so there's that. Now we need to get a wooden loft, which I will have here. And we discovered in the last stream that these round wooden lofts are actually quite good for floating stuff. We had really good luck floating stuff with them. So let's just see if we can't get these brick countertops started up. Yep. Oh, wait, and we need to know how high we want them to be. So I'll show you a way to mark how high you want something to be. So I'm going to pull my Phasmascape back here for a second. And let's say we want... Look at this picture. Oh, you know what it is? It's not the Phasmascape that we need to worry about. It's the wooden blinds, because they are the limiting factor on the height. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to take one of these wooden blinds and I'm going to hang it on the stage panel. And whoops. So we want to set this so that the top of the wooden blind is at the height that we want our window. And so that will be just below, so that we will float the brick countertops to just above that line, just above this line here. And we can just leave it on there. I don't think it'll cause any issues with the floating. So back we move this over here. And I think that's probably good. All right. So now we just do our little job of floating these things up until we get them to the height we want. And if you have never floated an item before, basically what you do is you place the item where you want it to be on the floor, and then you get a stage panel and a wooden loft, both of which you can purchase from the vendor now. Before, you could only get the wooden lofts from a crafter, and they're square, but you can buy a round wooden loft from the vendor now, the housing vendor, right in your room or in your apartment. And they work great. They work great for floating. I've had good luck with them so far. So the deal is that you have to place this wooden loft from storage, or not from storage, from your inventory. It has to be in your bag. So let's go where that is. There it is. Okay. So we're just placing the wooden loft from in our bag, put it on here, and you basically want it to be... You place the loft on the stage panel so that the bottom of the loft is just below the object that you want to float. See how that the bottom of the... Oh gosh, and sometimes it's really weird it's funky trying to place them. The bottom of the loft is just below the bottom of this brick counter. Then you quickly click on the loft to place it on the stage panel, but as you do so, you hit the escape key, and that will cancel it. I'm not really sure why it does it. I can't tell you the programming reason that this happens, but this is how it works. You place it and quickly hit escape, and it pops those items up into space. Just like that. So now they're up another notch. And we're gonna, once again, take this loft down, and we're gonna place it from inventory onto the stage panel. We're gonna get it just below the bottom of these brick countertops, and we're going to place it and hit escape quick. So we're just going to do this a few more times until we get it at to the height we want. And then we'll have our brick countertops in place to be the tops of the window. Now, you don't have to do this kind of thing to make nice designs. A lot of people like to do this kind of stuff, and it's, you know, I mean, I don't mind floating stuff in an apartment. It's fine. You know, I wish I didn't have to do this, you know. It would be nice if you could just put things on a... Oh, this is my alt. This is actually my alt. This is Katniss Evergreen, and the Lalafell is Katniss Evergreens. We're using my alt's apartment room to do this tonight because everything else is decorated. So, but we're gonna I'll show you the reference picture in just a moment. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I just got back from Florida this afternoon. I went to see my daughter and my grandbaby, and then I drove home this morning. Oops, it didn't pop. It didn't get it that time. I didn't hit the button fast enough. I gotta do it again. So we're just gonna pull it down right below. There we go. So we still have to do this maybe 2 more times to get it to the right height, because we want it to be right at the top of that wooden blind, because that's our that's the size of our window, and this is going to be the top of our window. So I don't know if it went up that time. We're going to do this again. Nope, it didn't. It's getting tricky. It gets tricky sometimes. It gets a little tricky. There we go. So that might be just about right. Let's check. Let me pull this away, and we'll just rotate this stage panel. Whoops. And we'll place it up there and see if it looks like it's the right height. And we'll see if it lines up like right underneath the wooden thing. Up, perfect. Just right. I like the Lala too. Welcome. Let's see. Is it? I'm not sure how to say your name. Brawy? Brawy? Brow? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. But that's perfect. That's just how we want it, right there. So that's going to be the top of our window. And I'm going to just place this over here for a moment. And what we need to do to make sure that this stays is we need to rotate these. We need to rotate these countertops. We're just going to rotate them. Oh, okay. I bet you didn't want a number. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. We're just kind of messing around. We're building something tonight. I'm just rotating these so that they'll stay in place, and I can fix it. I can make it perfect when I come back in. Now I'm going to go outside and come back in to make sure that they stay. And then we'll move all this other stuff into place. And I'll show you what we're working on. We are working on this. This is the item that we're going to build in this room tonight. It's just the corner. So we're going to put that together. And It's just, you know, a window and a corner desk and with a bookshelf up above. Decades ago. Oh dear. I remember I had an AOL account. I had that was let's not talk about how old we are. All right, let's go outside the building and then we'll come back in and we'll make sure that our brick countertops are staying in place. And then we have to float one more item. We have to float a bookshelf. I think they're up there. Whoop, let's see. I hope they're up there. Yep. Okay, good. They stayed. All right. So I'm just gonna take this off and slap it over here on this wall for the moment. And I'm gonna move this back over here because we're not quite ready for that yet. Now we need to load a bookshelf. And I've got a low bookshelf here somewhere. Here it is. So I'm gonna have to remove the dye from this. It's pink right now. Whoops. So we're just going to kind of turn it sideways because we want this to be above our desk. Although, you know, honestly, that looks like... I don't know if I have one. Let me see if I have... Move that into my storeroom. Let me see if I have a mounted bookshelf. Whoops. And storage. Let me see what I've got. Do I have a mounted bookshelf? Gosh, I have a lot of stage panels. I wonder why. I don't. I wonder if I have one on... Let's see here. Let's see if I have a mounted bookshelf here somewhere. I might. I have all kinds of stuff. Oh look, there's brick flooring. Interior wall, bricks. I've got all kinds of junk here. Futons. I must have a bookshelf here somewhere. If not, I know I can go grab one from the free company house, from the storage. Yeah, I don't think I have one here. I'm gonna go grab one from Free Company. So we'll go get a bookshelf because we need to float a bookshelf. And we're going to float that bookshelf like right over here. Because we're going to use it for the top of our desk corner. So let's see. I got to go back to the Free Company room. And oops, I guess I can swap my screen thingy back. There we go. Well, I hope that y'all are having a good night. If you're in the Northeast, I hope that you don't have terrible weather. I know that there's a bunch of snow coming. My mom lives in Pennsylvania. And she was, you know, worrying about the weather that was on the way. So hopefully that y'all will stay safe and stay warm. Let's see, we want to go in storage. I'm sure there's a mounted bookshelf here somewhere. Let's see. Lots of blank partitions. No? Are you kidding me? I might have one in my apartment storage, for goodness sakes. We have so many of these bookshelves. They're like everywhere. They're everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's one of these bookshelves. Except anywhere that I can use one. Typical. It's typical. But I might have one. I have one right there. I can steal this one if I need to. I will. Let's see. Since this is my room, it's not stealing. Let's see if I have one in storage though. Of course not. No, but I might need these. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab a couple of these Hingen sideboards. Let's see. Brick interior wall. Oh, I'll take these antique wall shelves because we're gonna use those. That way I don't have to spend money on them because I've already got them. We're gonna use those. And I'm just going to steal this bookshelf. And I'll fix this room later. I'll get another one. I have some on my other character. I just don't feel like swapping right now. All right. Back we go to the apartment. And this is what it's like. This is what it's like when I'm building stuff. I'm like all over the place. I'm sorry. Halfway through, I'll stop. I'll have to go gather stuff in then, like, you know, one of the other zones, and then craft something and we'll go back to the apartment. It's just, you know, it's chaos. It's chaos. Oh God. And I like zone in and I'm right in this Phasmascapes in my face. All right. So here we are. We have the necessary bookshelf now, and we will place that bookshelf and we will float it, and then we can build this corner. Let's see. There it is. So we're going to rotate it, and then we're going to turn Grid Snap off because Grid Snap is evil. Grid Snap, if you're building in your house and you're like finding that, you know, you can't get things as close as you thought you could, try turning off Grid Snap and trying again, because quite often Grid Snap is the villain, because you can get stuff up much closer to the wall. See, like without Grid Snap on, I can get it like, you know, right there. It's like you can see the pillar through it. Now if I turn Grid Snap on and I try to do this, I can't do it. See that? I can't place it there. That's like where it was, but I can't put it there. Turn off Grid Snap. You know, and hey look, there's the pillar sticking through the bookshelf. So I recommend trying it both ways. Okay, so we're gonna float this thing. I gotta get this stage panel over here. And it's rotated around. I want it to be straight. So there, that's all that good Grid Snap is good for. It's making sure your things are the right direction when you're rotating them. And honestly, this is so much easier to do when you have a big space. Floating in an apartment is often difficult because of the camera. You know, the camera gets funky. So we put our loft just below the surface of the floor there. And if you're floating an item and you're having a hard time getting it off the floor, there are some items that the collision of their bottom collision is like really close to the floor, more than other items, and they're difficult to lift. You can put a rug underneath them, like a sheep rug or the Glade leaf rug or the Oasis leaf rug. Sometimes those will just raise the bottom of the item enough above the floor that you can start to lift them. So that's something to try if you are having difficulty. Let's see if we can get this up. Oh, these might be one of those items that's hard to do. We'll try it again. Let's see. We are below the bookshelf. These sit really close to the floor, so it might be hard. It's not moving. Let's see. Do I have a rug? I had a rug. It does not like moving up off the floor. Let's try a rug. We'll just get a rug from her. Let's see. The Oasis leaf rug. We'll try it. We'll place that underneath the bookshelf. And hopefully that will help lift this shelf off the floor. Why can't I place this item? Oh, don't be dumb. Right there. So now, I believe, let's do this. We'll just, whoops, I'm going to put it back out. We'll put it back out and see if it's up off the floor a little bit. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's still down low. But maybe not, actually. I think it's floating on top of that rug now. So let's move it back where we want it. Let's, I'm going to keep it a little bit away from the wall. That might help too. We'll just put it right there. Now let's try again. Try again. If at first you don't succeed. I might have to also move my stage panel closer. Might be acting weird. I don't really want to float the rug. I just want the bookshelf to float. Did it go up? No, look, the rug went up, but not the shelf. Ugh. You know what? Maybe I'm overthinking this. I'm not sure that we even need to float the bookshelf. Let's take a look again at our reference picture. And let's not be dumb or hasty, right? So there is, this here. But you know what I notice is that this right here could be just a wooden beam dyed black across the top, and this might be some other item, placed there, and the bookshelf could be there. We don't have to necessarily float. We will figure out how to do this without it, without floating the bookshelf, because it doesn't want to move. It's really difficult. So let's just, let's not do it. I'm going to move the stage panel out of the way. Look there's the rug. The rug's floating. Nice. Back in the bag you go. All right, we'll just leave that there. I don't know if I have a half partition. I have half partitions. I might just need to use for the back behind that desk. Maybe I can just use these display cases for the back of the desk. Because I think I can just float. Let's see if we can place this in. See if I can kind of bury that in the, oh yeah, it doesn't fight me at all to bury that in that. And you can use these because the shelves, you can just kind of place them from storage, or place them with the turn off counter placement thing if you need to. All right, so we're just going to do that. I'm just going to use display cases for the back, and that works fine. And then we could also use display cases for the top, because that works. You can place these things on a little shelf and then just leave them floating in space. These things are amazing. The showcases, I cannot recommend finding ways to use them. I cannot recommend enough. They are awesome. So, here we've got, let's just line these up better. Turn off grid snap so you can line them up properly. But I have to have it on to make them rotated properly. There we go. Let's make this one the right way. There we go. Now let's just they don't like to, you cannot overlap these suckers. They will not overlap one another. They just won't. They don't do it. But you can get them close. You can get them close to each other. So we'll do that, and we'll do that, and then we'll just dye these all. We could dye them black, but we could also just dye them ink blue, which is close enough to black. It's close enough. I want these to be just a little bit closer. So there we go. And the nice thing about these display cases actually is that, they have this kind of nice, they have, this little, looks like molding, kind of like molding on it, which looks good. So we're going to pull this brick wall in over here, and we're going to place it. Oh, don't you fight me. Let me see here. I want this in the wall. I want it in. I'm going to just cover the pillar. And that's where it's going to be. And as close as I can. Like right there. And I think that they just used lofts to fill in the ceiling. I mean, they might have floated flooring mats up there, but you know, we're not going to do that. We're not going to float flooring mats because we're not crazy. We don't need to be crazy. We're just going to put this Phasmascape in here. And actually, I'm going to move it over this far because I don't want I don't want this black stuff. You know, like the weird metal stuff on the edges. I don't want that in my window. I don't want it in my window. So there's that. And that looks pretty good. Do I have another interior wall? Oh, hey, look. Here's the shipping crate. There's the shipping crate. Oh, look. I should probably switch my screen again. There we go. All right. So here we are. This is what we got so far. I'm going to have to put these display cases, some of them up here to cover that up. But this is what we're at right now. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do to replicate the picture is we need to place some windows on their edges into the Phasmascape. And so that'll be the next thing that we'll do. We'll get out our stage panel. Oh, it's over here. Get our stage panel. And if you... Oh, I'm going to take this thing off. Get off there. So if you have never done this, this is a little trick that you can do. It's really easy. Super easy. This is one of the easiest housing glitches that you can do. We need cracked arch window. So we have lots of these, so we're going to use them. You can use other kinds of windows if you like. It doesn't really matter. But we're just going to put the cracked arch window on this thing. We're going to kind of judge where we are there. Okay, that's good. I think that that'll be good. Wait, I want it up a little bit higher. Do I want it a little higher? The only problem with the cracked arch window is that you have the top of the arch, and so, you know, sometimes you might have to move it up a little bit because you don't want, you know, if you want a straight edge, you might have to move it up a little bit. We're going to place one here. We're going to place two of them. So we're trying to do it evenly. We're going to put one like right there. So we're just going to place the stage panel there. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn off counter placement. You unclick that, turn off counter placement, and then this is your window. You just left click with your mouse. Do not click to place the item with your left button. Then you just left click it once so that it's attached to the mouse, and then right click and it will pop back into place, and then grab your stage panel and move it. So now you see that the window is there, floating in space, and we can go through here and you can see it's sideways. So there's the window. See it's sideways in there. And we're going to do that one more time. We're going to put one more up. I have to turn counter placement back on and grab my window, and I'm just going to kind of line it up with the other one so that I have it exactly the same height. Just put that there and move it down so that it's, you know, it's the same height as the other window, like that, I think. And we'll just, nope, I think I could probably put it down a little bit further, like there. Okay. So now we put this in here. We're looking at the length of this window up here. We want it kind of in thirds. So I'm going to put it like right there. And that should be just about the window broken into thirds. Close enough for rock and roll for tonight. That's good enough. I want it in a little further. I want it into the thing a little bit further. Oh, it's not liking it because there's a pillar there. Maybe if I move it a little closer this way. Nope, it's just not gonna go any closer in because there's a pillar. That's all right. You won't really notice it because we're gonna put a wooden blind in front of it. So that's just going to have to be it right there. So we'll turn off counter placement and fix that window in place. So there we go. So we've got that. And let's look at our reference picture again quick. So here's our reference picture. I need another interior brick wall on a partition for the other side of the window. And there are things that can be used for the sides of the window, but I'm not sure if I'm going to worry about it at the moment. I'm going to have to figure that out, what I'm going to do for the bottom of the window. Maybe just hinged sideboards. I'm not sure yet. But so far, this is what we got. And believe it or not, we'll probably get pretty close to the design that we want here. So let's see. Next thing, let's place our wooden blind in place. So I think we can do that now. I'm just going to move the stage panel in. I'm going to put the stage panel just kind of like right there. And I'm going to hang the wooden blind on the stage panel. Oops, I got to turn on counter placement. Okay, so I want it like right there. And the wooden blind is just below. You can see it's just below the edge of that thing. And I'm going to I'm actually going to pull my Phasmascape out for a moment. And I'll slide it back in afterwards because it's hard to grab the stage panel when that's in place. So now we just want to move this wooden blind in. And we're going to line it up underneath the thing there. Okay, so like right there. That'll be fine. We're just going to make a smaller window. Instead of the window in the picture is big, we're making it smaller. Although I could use two, I just don't have any more of these countertops. So we're just going to go with the one. And we'll just make it that size. That's going to be our window. It's going to be like that. So we want this wooden blind like right there. And hopefully it won't snap. It might snap to the wall. And maybe if, you know, we might just sacrifice this stage panel for this. We'll just leave it like right there. And move it a little bit forward. And maybe we'll just leave the stage panel there so that it doesn't snap to the wall behind when we take it away, because that's what will happen. And that's not what we want. We do not want that. What we do want is we want this Phasmascape in here behind. Oh dear. We might have to move some things. Might have to adjust. Because of the stage panel. Well, we can try. But I suspect that our wooden blind is going to snap to the wall when I take the stage panel away. That's what I think will happen. Let me turn off counter placement. I think it's probably going to snap to the wall. But we'll put the Phasmascape in there. And we'll see. Because it looks like if it would just not snap to the wall, that would be great right there. But I have a strong suspicion that it's going to. Maybe if I do this and put this partition like right there. Maybe it'll snap to that partition because it's in front. We'll see. Okay. So let's turn off. We're about to find out. Yep. See, it snapped to the wall behind. And this is the problem. This is the problem we must solve. All right. So let's see. We'll move you out for a minute. See, there's my wooden blind stuck to the wall. So we have to figure out, we have to use the stage panel. It has to go in there. So we'll have to place these in afterwards. So we need a stage panel to catch the to catch the wooden blind to keep it from going in, to keep it from snapping to the wall. So we want our stage panel like right there. And then we want our Phasmascape to be in front of that. So let's just place our wooden blind, whoops, on the stage panel right there. And let's just, I think that'll be fine right there. We have to figure out how far back in we can sink this Phasmascape up to the wall, so that we have the blind in front. So I'll have to let's see, so there, and I can move the stage panel back a little bit. Let's see if we can get it with the blind in front and the Phasmascape. Oh, there, like right there. But I want it to be down a little further, like right here. Okay, so there we've got the blind is attached to the stage panel. The Phasmascape is, the screen of it is between the stage panel and the blind, and it should stay there. That blind should not move. Okay, perfect. So now we just need to grab another stage panel so we can place these windows. All right, that works. Sometimes it's, you know, you have to mess around with things. You have to try again if it doesn't work. All right, so here's our other stage panel that we need for placing the windows. So we're gonna have to redo the windows. And let's just kind of, you know, let's decide right now. I'm gonna put this planter partition in here, because that's kind of, I kind of want that to be at the bottom of my window. Oh gosh, and Grid Snap is on. Screw you, Grid Snap. I hate you. All right, so we're gonna put that like right there. But I think that we're gonna put, I don't know how far I can get these into the wall. This is not gonna be identical to the thing, but it's gonna be close. So let's just kind of do like this, and we'll dye these a different color. I'm gonna put it right here, and then we'll get another Hingen sideboard and we'll put that in there as well. And that way that'll be the bottom. So that's the floor for our windows that we want to place in sideways. I think I have another Hingen sideboard here. Yeah, there it is. And all of these colors are going to get changed on this stuff. I'm going to dye these different colors. Okay, so there's that. All right, so let's grab our windows and we'll place them in where we want them. Let's move this over. So we kind of want it, you know, hopefully we can get it in there behind the thing. Oh, this is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get that off of there. That's going to be very difficult to get off of the stage panel because I have to be able to target it. Let's see if I can do it from behind, inside the wall. This is the real challenge right here. Because I need to grab that window now. Just the window. And it's not going to let me, target it. If I can't target it, I can't get it off of the stage panel. I'm like sticking myself in the wall, trying to grab it. Oh, wait, there, I had it. There we go. Okay, so I can grab it, turn off counter placement. That. Oh, wait, it's saying stage panel. No, I don't want the stage panel. I want the window. This is always the tricky part. Oh, nope, I don't want to move that. Ugh. Okay. So, let's see here. There has to be a better way. Nope, I don't want to move that. I want to move this. And where is the stage panel with the thing on it? It's in there. I'm just going to move this out of the way because I can always... The Phasmoscape is one of the things you can just kind of like slide it back in after the fact. It'll be fine. Let's see if we can do it this way. Because we just kind of want it to be like right... It's this blind is in the way. Maybe if I move that temporarily. I know where I want my windows. I want them right there. Oh, look, the blind is stuck there. Back on the stage panel you go. Things that come off when you don't want them to come off. All right, so there's the window. One window there. And that's right where I want it, so... Whoops, turn that off. And move this. Move it down. I'm just going to do it like right there for the next one. And we'll grab this, stick it on there. It's just going to have to do. We're doing our best. So we want this down a little bit because I want it like, yeah, like right there. That's as low as it'll go. This is what it is like to do this kind of stuff. It's like a lot of fiddling around with stuff. I know it's probably really boring. I apologize. This is probably super boring. Oh gosh, and now this won't go into the wall as far as the other one. See, this is the other problem that you run into. Because of architecture of the building, there's pillars, there's walls. This one's just not going to go in. It's not. It wants to be like right there. Look at that. Dumb. Well, we'll just leave one. We'll just use one. It'll be fine. Because I don't know if I can get another one to go in there. Why won't it go in as far as the other one? Let me move this out of the way. Temporarily. And maybe if I move this on the stage panel further towards the edge. A lot less boring than the ARR Relic Light Grind. Oh, God. Hey, K-Bye, how are you doing this evening? Welcome. Glad you're here. I'm just... Oh, look, there we go. Now I can sink it in there. Okay. I just had to put it further on the stage panel. So there's something for you. If you're trying to sink something into the wall and you're using a stage panel, put it as close to the edge of the stage panel or even over the edge of the stage panel as you can, because that might make a difference. So we're going to get this one in here. We're going to put it at the same kind of depth as this other one, which is like right there. And we're just going to move it down. It's going to be at the other end there. All right. So that should be good. Snap it off. There we go. Okay, so now we've got to move these things back in stages so that we can get this thing done. Super annoying window. It looks so easy to do, you know, when you look at the concept, and then when you try to execute it, it's just a pain in the butt. Okay, so we want this blind out like right. No, we got to get it back further because we want the windows to poke through. Okay, there they are. So like right there. Now, God in heaven, please let this Phasmoscape work with the windows and everything. Oh gosh. And then there's just like the funkiness with the camera when you're trying to place stuff. Oh, and the Phasmoscapes are weird. Oh, look, there we go. Yes. Oh, but this needs to go up higher. That's fine. We can move it up. We can actually move that. And there. All right. So now we need another blank oasis partition and brick interior wall. And I don't know if I have another brick interior wall or not, but we'll find out. Partitions. Blank oasis partition. Only 1,000 Ifrit kills left. Oh God, I know. I've done that grind. I know how hard it is. It's like mind numbing after a while. I've done 2 of the weapons. I don't know if I want to do another one, honestly, because it's just, it gets oppressive. Let's see. Here's our blank oasis partition. So, and then we're going to just put this like right up here at the edge, and that's going to be the other side. We need a brick interior wall for that one as well. We need to move this brick interior wall out a little, like right there. And this one out a little. I'm not sure if I have more bricks. Let's see. I thought I did. I've got these things. Those are not the things. But those we could use up at the top. Oh, look. I don't want this to be sticking out. There. And these can get moved a little bit. You know, oh, it doesn't like it. Let's do it like this. I'm going to turn them around the other direction so that we don't have the decorations. We're going to change their color. We'll move this one closer. We're just going to overlap them. So it's kind of like a little window seat area there. Okay, so that's shaping up. You finished 2. Oh, 4 left on the light grind. Oh, Lord. Well, I wish you luck, and I would encourage you to seek a therapist if it gets too much. I know it's not fun. Okay, so we're making progress here. It's starting to look a bit more like the thing that we're trying to make. Therapist is too expensive. No joke, man. That's not even a joke. It's too expensive for everybody. Okay. So I might have brick interior wall. No, on my on one of my retainers. I thought I might. Let's see. Oh, look. I do. Excellent. I don't have to go buy any or make more. Who can afford mental health care? Serious. Who can afford health care in this country? Let's see. There, we got that. That looks good. Okay. So, here's our progress so far. Let's see if I have a tree. I know I have dragon tree somewhere. If not on this. Oh, look. There it is. Potted dragon tree. Retrieve. And we've got plenty of plants that we can hang. There's a wall planter. Oh, wait. I need that. I put it on the retainer instead of taking it off. I know, seriously. Final Fantasy is way cheaper. You know, Final Fantasy is way cheaper than a therapist. It's way cheaper than going to the bar to drink. You know, there's a lot to be said for video game addiction. And actually, I do not agree with the whole like video game addiction thing. I think honestly, I think that playing video games is great therapy for most people, and more people should try it instead of vegetating in front of the TV. Let's get some dyes. I just kind of want to, I'm just get some of this ink blue dye because it's close to black, and we'll just, no, not ice blue, ink blue. We'll just go with that for right now because it's cheap from the vendor and it's close to black as you can get. Well, good, good. You know, I appreciate my friends in game. I met my husband in game. Let's see here. I want to change furnishing color. So we're going to dye this ink blue. That looks good. Dye that one ink blue. And let's dye these also. Ink blue is close enough to black. Well, that's what I like about this game, honestly. The people in game are really incredibly nice most of the time. I have had very, very few negative experiences with other players. You know, I know some people have had bad experiences with players in game, you know, but I really feel like, you know, the number of negative experiences are far outweighed by good experiences. Let's see. So I want to put down the dragon tree. So we're going to put this tree like right here. And we're going to just kind of shove this thing in to there. There. So, whoops, we'll see if we can move it closer to the shelf. Yeah. And get my box. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. Like, hitboxes are so strange. All right, so there we go. Good enough. There's that. Okay, so let's see. What do we need next? We need to put some showcases up to close off this part of the wall so we don't have the whole bookshelf above it. So here's one. And I think I have another one here. If I don't, I have one on yep, there's the other one. Okay. So there's the second one. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to use a stage panel. And we are going to put, you know, any shelf or loft or whatever on the stage panel. And then we're just going to pop this display cabinet up onto the shelf. And then we're going to turn off counter placement and move the stage panel out with the shelf. And the thing will stay up there. You can do this with fish tanks. You can do it with all kinds of any tabletop item you can do this glitch with. So let me turn off grid snap so that I can move this thing into place where I want it. And we're going to use this. We're actually going to use this to kind of build out our corner thing too. So what I want to do right now is I want to put it like right there so that I can see. All right, and then I'm just going to take a shelf. Let's see, what shelf do I want to use? Give me one of these antique wall shelves. I'm just going to stick the wall shelf like right here because that's the height that I want this case to be up. I'm just going to put it right here so that I can pop this shelf up there. Now I'm going to rotate it so that it's the right direction. Turn off grid snap. And this is always the fun part. You kind of have to get yourself underneath. And then, you know, just kind of get it where you can put it on there. And then you can move the stage panel to adjust where it sits. If you can, you know, why did I put this tree here? Because I was, you know, jumping the gun. I was getting ahead of myself. Until all this, the walls are built, you can't put things in there. All right, so now we can move this around to make it sure that it's lined up right where we want it. And I kind of want it like right there and kind of like right in there. And I think that'll work. Okay, so now I'm just going to turn off counter placement You know what? Maybe I should put it. I should. I am going to actually do the interior one first. Like this right here. This is going to be more. I'm going to have to move the bookshelf out of the way, I think. I got to figure out where the edge of this bottom case is. It's like right there. So I want this to be like right there. Like right there. So now I'm just going to move the bookshelf for a moment. And I'm going to get this stuff out of the way. So do that. Pop it back. Grab the stage panel and pull it out. Yep, there we go. So now, see that display case is up there. And now we can put this bookshelf back in. The way we want it. Like right there. There we go. There we go. Got it. All right, next. Next case going up. Next display case. Showcase. It's the showcases. They're shelving showcases. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to turn this around. And pop it up there where it goes. On this shelf. Oops, I got to turn on counter placement or it won't go up. I'm going to put it on the shelf and then I'm going to move it into place. And kind of go like that. That would make it easier to get this. I recommend leaving as much of your stage panel like free of other objects so that you can grab it when you want to move it out of the way. Otherwise, it's really hard. So we're just going to put this in here. Going to line it up with the other thing. Let's see how it looks. Is it close? It's close, but it's not quite where we want it. And so we want it like right there. I think that's good. Yep. Okay. So now we can pull it off of the stage panel and move that out of the way. There we go. All right. So there's that bit built. Got it. Now, the thing that we need to do is next is we're going to turn counter placement on. We need to build our desk. The desk. Let's take a look back at the picture so we can see what it looks like. That's the picture. And so the desk is made out of wooden handrails and antique wall shelves. And we've got these two little pendant lamps. And then there's the plant and there's that. And I'm not sure what this little box under here is, but I will figure something out to stuff under there to make it look like a file drawer. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to try to build the bookshelf. And we'll see, it might get tricky with trying to prevent the antique wall shelves from snapping to the wall behind the, whoops, I didn't want to move that, behind these cases, but maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if they try to snap into place back there. So I'm actually going to place 2 of these wall shelves, like 1 and 2, like right next to each other. But I want to place them the height that I would want the top of the desk, and that's too high. You know, let's make this Lalafell friendly. We'll place these low. Make it a reasonably high desk, not too high. So we're just going to kind of put them like right here. And let's see if we can get them to stay in the air right there, right where we want them. So same thing that we did with the other stuff. We're just turning off counter placement and snapping them into place, and then trying to grab the stage panel and move it. It's very tricky sometimes to get it. There we go. Now, the real test is when we turn off the housing interface, whether or not those things are going to snap to the wall behind those display cases, because they might. But nope, look, they didn't. So we're good. We're golden. That's our desktop, the start of it. We're gonna do that again. We're just gonna use 2 more of these antique wall shelves. We're just gonna line this up right here so that we know the right height to put them. And we're gonna place 2 more onto this stage panel. We gotta turn counter placement on. So we'll put 1. Oh, come on now. Oh, it doesn't like it. It's not gonna be nice with the shelf already there. So let me see if I can kind of do it this way. I'm gonna line it up properly so that's the right height. And I can test it by moving it in. It looks a little high. I want to move it down just a hair. And then I'm going to place the other one right there next to it. All right. Oh, wait. You know what we need to know is this. The handrail height. Okay. I think maybe they need to be a little bit higher because that's the height we want. They need to look like they're resting on top of the handrail. I forgot about that part. Let's move this out. And I'm just going to stick these back in my bag for a moment. And I'm going to put my handrails up. Because this one's going to be like right here at the end of the desk. Let me pull up the picture again real quick. So it's at the ends of each ends of the desk. We're going to have a handrail. All right. So that one there, and then we're going to take this one and we're going to place it. We'll rotate it and place it where we want the other end of the desk. So it's like an L-shaped desk. So we kind of want this to be like maybe out about this far. You know, we can make it a bigger L-shaped desk there, like right there. That's where our desk will end. Instead of being like right up against the window, it's going to be close. We're just going to take a little more space. And this I might want to put it in just a little bit further. Oh, that's as far in as it will go. It won't go in any further. And we're just going to want to figure out how long 2 of these are. So it's like right there. We'll move this thing down a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, it's the pillar. Stupid pillar. All right. So it just has to be right there. Because of the pillar. Even though the pillar is so far behind, it just doesn't work. All right. So that's good enough. Let me get my stage panel. I'm going to move this out here a little bit. I'm going to move these shelves up so that they look like they're on the surface of those things. And that'll be good. Right there. So now I'm going to just do my best to move these out. There we go. And there it is. That's the start of... why won't this go back in? Why won't you go further? I thought you would. Why wouldn't you go in there before? Okay, so we'll just move it here. There we go. We're good. We gotta get these shelves back further. They're not far enough back. So we're just gonna reattach them. I'm gonna move this stage panel out though. Because it's gonna be a pain to try to grab it. It's going to be annoying. It's going to be annoying to grab this stage panel from the side here. It's going to be very annoying. Well, you know what I could do? I can probably move this out. Oh, look. See how that works? They're like one on top of the other. They're attached to each other now. So that's fine. I can move both of those at once. So tricky. So we'll get this like where we want it. And then, so I want this to be like right here. Right here. Is that the right height? No, I want it a little bit lower. Like right there. Like right there. And then I gotta move this stage panel in. And I want it to be right on the surface of those things. Like right there. Good. Good enough. Now, those should be good. I'm going to move this out. And I'm going to put these things back where they were. Just like that. Like magic. The display case is floating on top of the other display case because it's attached to it. There. So there's the start of our corner L desk. Now we can put the other half of the wood on. And I'm just going to do it like this where I can kind of judge where the thing is. And where's my shelves? There's one. Whoops. So there's one. And where's the other? I have another one here somewhere. Yep, there's another one. And then we're still going to need 2 more of these. There's that. And I think that's about the right height, but we'll find out. Oh, nope, not quite. They're a little too low. They need to be up a little. Up just a hair. So I'm going to move them up just a wee bit. And let's move this back in place and see if that works. Yep, there we go. So we want them to overlap the previous set of shelves that we put on just a little bit. And now we're just going to pull them off of the stage panel. Give me that stage panel. Don't you fight me. Don't you fight me. There we go. All right. So there's that. Now we still have to put in this part of the desk. And the first one should be easy because we should be able to just put it right on to that partition. Although these partitions, because they have this little wood molding at the bottom, are sometimes difficult to place things. See, it doesn't want to go there. It wants to go up, but it doesn't want to go down. But we might be able to just get it just close enough. Oh, come on. Right there. I think that's okay. I'm going to move it in a little. So that it just overlaps a little bit. And we need 1 more, at least. We might need 2 more. We need 1 more, at least. We might need 2 more. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, goodness. Let's see. All right, so let's see if I can move this into the wall a little further. No. It's not going to let me. So this is as far into the wall as we can go. So we're going to have to build our desk out from there. Let's see. Do I have any more of those? I do not. So I need to get 2 more. At least. No, actually, I need more than 2. How many items are at? 31. We're already at 31 items in this room. 31. And we're not even done, but we've got, you know, a good start. Let's see here. Let's get a few more of these shelves. They are wall decorations, I believe. I really like these antique wall shelves. They were a really nice addition. I've seen people use them for all kinds of things, like, you know, the countertops on little kitchen islands made out of these hanging sideboards. Just, you know, use these antique wall shelves for the surface. I really want this thing down just a hair. I do not like it there. I want it down just a little bit. It's got to be down just a little bit lower. But it's not going to want to go. So we're going to have to actually use our stage panel for it. That's all there is to it. But it's probably going to snap to the wall behind, but that'll be fine if it snaps to that partition behind after we have it where we want it. As long as it snaps into at the height that we want it. So let's move this stage panel in place. Oops, darn it. I didn't click it. So we want the stage panel here. We'll be able to grab it. I think we'll be able to move it out. We'll see. Hopefully it won't fight. Here, let's put on the first one. We want it to be just at the right height. So like right there. I think like right there is fine. Okay, let's see what happens when we do this. Pop it off. And when we turn off the housing thing, let's see what happens. Oh, it stays right there. Good enough. It's not very... Do I want it closer? Oh, hey, Jerica Faye. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. Welcome to the channel. We're just, you know, we're looking at Housing Snap highlights and building, trying to build a room that we saw. I'll show you our reference picture. The reference picture that we're working from is this. That is what we are working on right now. And so that is what we're trying to do anyways. And my windows are not very bright, and I'm thinking that I'm going to have to get different windows inside there because I'm not getting much light. Or it may be that I need to turn the windows the other direction to get good rays. We'll see. I need to move this shelf closer into the wall because it did not snap to the partition. Shockingly, it did not snap to the partition like I expected it to do. Although it's going to be very difficult. You know, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave that, actually, because it's going to fight me. Yeah, I've got them up there. I floated them. And, you know, we use these displays, the showcases so that we wouldn't have to float them. I do need to move that, though, because it's not really in the right place. I need to move this out a bit. Let me get this lined up better. Right there. Yeah, and then when I dye it, you won't even notice. Won't notice that. All right, so let's place our next wall shelf. Yes, I'm sure I want to do this. Don't ask me again. Okay, so like right there. I think that's the right height. Let's test it. I think that's close enough. So that. And, you know, we're going to use a third one. So I'm just going to overlap this a little bit. And we'll use a third shelf because that we could not get the handrail any further into the wall. So let's remove that from the stage panel. And we'll do one more. Put one more. I think I have another one here. Then we're going to have to put some others up on the wall as well. Where did it go? I thought I had another one. Yep, there it is. I knew I had another one. Yes, I'm sure. I want to proceed. So we want this to be just like right into the surface of this wood. And let's line it up with the other two. Like right there. It's over the edge of the thing. So that's good. There we go. Oh, it's still on your reference picture. I'm sorry. Derp. There it is. I'm just lining these dumb things up. There we go. And move the stage panel out. Okay, there we go. There it is. So, there's our little corner desk. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to dye things so that they match. There. Yes. And this. Okay. So that looks all right. Okay. Let's see what's next. Plant. Now I can put the plant in place. Put this dragon tree over here next to the desk. I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Like right there. Let's just kind of pop it back. Oh, look at the... That's good. That's fine. Good enough. And this. So... we also need shelves. There's like a corner shelf. In the picture. Do I have any more? Nope, I need to get more. I need more antique wall shelves. Taking a lot of these things. All right, so I'm gonna get 3 more. And that should be it for the wall shelves. Where is it? There it is. 1, 2. Luckily, these are cheap. All right. So there we've got that. Now we have to place these kind of... one goes in the corner. And to do that, what we're going to do is we are going to take the stage panel and we are going to rotate it so that it's kind of like that. And then we are going to, hopefully we're going to place it in here in a way that we'll be able to grab it back out. And we're going to place a shelf on it. I'm going to try to get it like right there. Okay, there. I'll be able to grab it. Hopefully. Once I put the shelf on it, who knows? Things change when you add stuff. But we're just going to place this wall shelf here. Like right there. And that'll be the corner of the desk. Little corner of it, the thingy. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it off. And move that. All right. Okay, good. So now I want to turn this back straight. Stage panel is the most useful piece of housing equipment that you can get. So we want to put a shelf here. And so I want it to be just like right on the surface of the thing. And I'm actually going to put a planter here also, and I'm going to hang one of our pendant lights right now as well. You can do multiple items at once. No, it's not the low bookshelf. That is actually just, you know, we've stuck a mounted bookshelf behind there. I'm not sure if it's the low bookshelf. I looked at it, and I have a low bookshelf here. I can put it down so we can look at it. I think it's not. I think it's just this, you know, like one of these bookshelves. But I think that they probably used rectangular partitions. Because the books are bigger. On the low bookshelf, the books are huge. And I pulled it out, and I was going to use it, but it didn't look right. Where the heck is it? I have it here somewhere. I might have stuck it in storage. Yeah, there it is. See, look how big those books are. And in the reference picture, the books are much smaller. So I'm pretty sure that in the reference picture, it's these. Because if you look here, I'll pull up the reference picture again real quick. If you look at the reference picture, there's 2 blue books and then these books. And I think they actually have 2 of these mounted bookshelves next to each other. Like there. I'm not sure. I don't think it's this one though, because that looks really huge. The books look too big. They didn't look right. So we went with the other thing, and we'll see how it works. It doesn't have to be identical. It just needs to be pretty close. So I'm going to put up one of these pendant lights. First, I got to turn on counter placement. So we want this to be, so I want it to be like it's up on that part. So like right there, we'll put one of the pendant lights, and then we'll put a... You did? I would like to see it. I will do a revisit on your house. Oh, yeah. If I meant if you change it. If you change it, please let me know, because I will come and revisit your house. Anytime you remodel, always tell me. So I'm going to put that there. And where's the other one? I thought I had another one. I bought 3. Where'd it go? Well, you know what? We're just going to go with one here. I'm going to put it like right there. And let's just remove these things from the stage panel. First this, then this, and then grab the stage panel, and hopefully everything will stay in place. Nope. One of our things didn't, so we're gonna, whoops, it just snapped on. We'll just snap all 3. Snap all 3 off, and then move it. And everything should be... There we go. Perfect. It's in place. And I know I bought a 3rd shelf. Where did it go? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's our 3rd shelf. So we're going to turn this and put our other shelf up. And so we're just going to put this stage panel in here. Oh boy, I hope I can grab it out of there. I'll be upset if I can't. It's always a pain. Alright, we'll put another shelf here. With the shelf like right there. Like right there. Oh no, we want it in further. Oh, it's not going to let me. Oh, it's going to be... Why are you doing that, you crazy thing? So annoying. Let's do it we'll just do it like right below the... Wow, that's strange. That snapping that it's doing there is really, really strange. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to just, you know, hold on. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this stage panel. And I'm going to move it on the stage panel into place because it's just acting weird. Just acting weird. So we want it like right there. Right there. There we go. Oh no! Get back there. The bottom one snapped in place too. That one. There we go. That should be good now. Yep, there we go. Everything's off. There we go. There's our corner desk. Now, you'll have to let me know when you're done with your house remodel, so I'll come and look at your house. Oh, I want a pendant light up there. I forgot. So we're going to put a pendant light up there. I'm going to try not to grab the bookshelves when I do this. Or the wall shelves. It probably will, and I'll probably have to remove them from the stage panel again because they'll probably snap onto it here. So we'll put another light. How high is that one? It's like right there. So just go around the corner and make it like right there. There's our other light. Right there. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to do this to be safe. There we go. Awesome. Oh no, it's too high. Darn it. It's too high up. What happened there? I want it like right there. I think that is the right height. Let me test it. Here, I know how to do this. I know what I'm doing. I'll just put it right there and then it'll be at the right height. Now I can put it in place. I just need to remember to not be dumb when I'm doing this. But I can always test next to the other items. I'm just going to do this so that I don't end up with stuff coming off of the wall. There we go. All right. Oh, whoa. Where's the corner? Oh, it snapped. That one snapped into the wall. It snapped into place. We're going to pull you out of there. I don't like that. All right. Back on the stage panel you go. How do we want to do this? Maybe I just want to put it in there like, you know, straight. Maybe that'll help. You know, we could just do it like this. Right there. And I think that'll be fine. Now can I get my stage panel out? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to let me grab it now. Oh, God. That's the most annoying part. There we go. Got it. Oh, no, you don't. The other shelf was attached. There we go. Try again. And another shelf is attached. All three. Let's just pop them all. There we go. Got it. And this I can, you know, I can just move this one however I want, I think, because it doesn't really need to be. We'll put it in there. It can be lower. There. So we've got 3 shelves, corner desk, and so now we can put stuff. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. I just want to... Why can't I put stuff away? Oh, there we go. I couldn't grab it. All right. So... it's getting there. That's looking much more like the picture. It is cute so far. Oh, hey, Shadow Princess. Welcome. It's nice to see you. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a little while. I hope that you're all right. We're going to put a chair here, and we'll put these bags. Let's put these leather bags over here by the desk. Oh gosh, I understand. I get migraines too. You know, my doctor prescribed me a new medicine as a preventive, and I haven't started taking it yet. And I'm really nervous about it. 'Cause you know, I've read like mixed reviews, and I don't know, I'm still trying to decide if I want to take it or not. He prescribed me Topamax as a preventive. Have you taken Topamax before? And it wasn't good? Because I was having like, so I've been having so many migraines a month. I mean, like the last few days I've been good, but I mean, I have like, you know, 14 or 15 migraines a month, and it's just awful. I understand what that's like. We went to the chiropractor. So we want to put these books up on one of the shelves. So ours is not going to look exactly like the picture, but it's going to be close. I don't have an extra tombstone of frivolity right now. Where do we want these books? Oh gosh, I want to turn off Grid Snap, because you see how it's like bouncing around. That's so dumb. Let's see, let's put these books like right here. Nah, not there. Right there. Or up on the top shelf. Let's put the books up on the top shelf. Up by the other books. There's that. I used to go to the chiropractor a long time ago. It's been a while. You know what I really need is a massage therapist. That's what helps me the most, is getting massage. It seems to be one of the more effective things that I've tried. Do I want those there? I don't know. We'll see. I might move those. Let's put some flowers over here in the corner. Flowers there. Let's see, what else can we put on this desk? We need a chair. We'll put the chair. So, there. We're not quite done here yet. We still have a bunch of stuff to do. It's getting there. I gotta figure out what I want to do with this wall up here. I suppose I could just actually, you know, it's like it's already a shelf, and I could just put a showcase on top of it. Because it would just, I could just set it up there. It would be no big deal to put it up there. Or I could put a fish tank up there. Probably not this one. That's huge. It's too big. How do I want to fill that gap? We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later. So there's the desk. Let's take a look at it. There's our little corner so far. We can put some more things on these shelves. I guess I need to get a tombstone of frivolity. Or, you know, we could put a computer in there in the corner. We could just put a level checker device in there to make a computer. Because that's the best way to make a computer. All right. So there we are so far. It looks pretty good so far. I think I can just pop some of these wall thingies, the planters in here. Oh yeah. Just like so. Do I have another one? Shoot, no, I don't. I only have one. So let's put that in the middle. And what we'll do is we'll put these other plants, maybe. Or roses. Roses? No. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'll get another one of these wall planters. I don't think I have another one right now. Nope, I don't. Well, that's what we've got so far. You know, put the futon down over here. This is where the bed's gonna be. Over on this side. I do think I need to turn the little windows around. Like, I'm not getting any light from them. In the direction they're facing, so I'll work on that later because I'll have to take oh, you're fine. It looks cute so far, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna fill in, you know, the ceiling is gonna get filled in with lofts, so you know it's gonna be low like that. You know, so I'm just gonna put these. And I'm not going to use round lofts. I'm going to use square lofts. But I'm just going to put these in there so you can kind of see. We'll just kind of see how it looks with this with the ceiling kind of closed down a bit. So it'll be like that high. I think that's good so far. Let's put a plants there. We'll just put some plants up here. Why not? Because our window is not as big. It's because I only had 2 countertops instead of 3. So might as well just, you know, use plants. How many items are... We're at 60 items so far. Oh, no, that's storage. We are at 50 items. Oh dear, 50 items. That's the way this goes. It's going to be a small room. It's going to have a bedroom and a desk. This is someone's dorm room, modern dorm room or something. Let's see. Do I have a bed in here? I do. Do I want to use the bed or do I want to just have a futon? I don't know. I'll think about that. We'll just put the futon out for now. Just kind of figure out what more stuff I can put in here. Not a lot. Oh, you know what I could do? Because we have these nice new items. Hold on here. Let me move these over here. I know what I can do to fill in this gap above the thing here. We'll see if it works. Let's check it out. I have this thing. There we go. Look at that. So we can kind of have a skylight And I could make more of those. You know? We could have skylight. Skylight. I think that'll work. I think that would work. And then I can use lofts to close down the rest at that height. Like right there. Or even could bring it lower. Like right there if I wanted to. Because I can always, you know, wherever I end this part, I can close it off with something else. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. I actually like that. I like that. I think that works. Let me make sure this is centered right. Want it about like right. I know why it looks a little off kilter, because one side of the wall is out further than the other, so I can pull this one out a little bit so that it lines up the same. There. That looks good. Whoops. I like it. It's not identical to You Love Your Neighbors, a large free company. It's always nice to have good neighbors in your housing ward. Oh, that looks cool. There we go. So this is what we got so far, and this will get closed off. Somehow I will figure out how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll make more of these. I don't know. But I do kind of like having the... I kind of like that. Oh, yes. They are a big free company. They've got lots of people. They're really active and busy, too. All right. So I think that's all we're going to build for tonight. I'm going to have to contemplate this and figure out what else I need. I might need to craft some things. But there you are so far. I mean, that was a lot of glitching education that we got there. Thanks, Monty. So I think that we're going to go. We were in Mist Ward 4, weren't we? We were in Mist Ward 4. And we didn't finish. So that's what we'll do. We'll go back to Mist. And we'll look at a few houses for the next, 45 minutes or so. And then we will... I want to talk a little bit about the housing contest that I'm going to set up. So I have a challenge for all of you who want to take part. And you have the entire month of February to work on a housing design. The challenge is this. You may only use items that you can purchase from the housing vendor. So this little lady here, or whatever yours looks like. Sure. Think about the building, and we'll convene. I'll be on tomorrow. So we can talk about it tomorrow. Let's see here. So you can use any of the items that this lady sells. So you can have, these are your interior fixtures that you can use, any of the furnishings she sells, and any of the dyes that this lady sells, the junk monger. So these two vendors, you can use those. You may not craft things, so forget about this material supplier. We're not gonna use her. You can use the housing vendor and the junk monger, and you will decorate a room. You can either be a free company room or an apartment, and You have till the end of February to come up with your best design that you can do with just vendor items. And now keep in mind that a lot of the things that I did here, a lot of these are vendor items. Vendor item, vendor item, vendor item, vendor item. The showcases are vendor items. You can get round lofts as vendor items. You know, so the hanging sideboards are vendor items. Well, you know, go look at Housing Snap and get some inspiration and just do the best you can if you want to take part. And what we'll do is at the end of the month, we will go and look at everyone's designs, and everyone who takes part will get some kind of reward. I'm going to craft some things and give them away to people who take part. So I will give out prizes to all participants, you know, and it'll be housing items. I'll craft some housing items that y'all can use for future things. You know, maybe something cool like the little pendant lamps, or, you know, other things. Wooden blinds are good things. Upstairs. Oh, no. A room. Apartment room or free company room. Just one room. It doesn't have to be the whole house. Just a single room. So, yeah, that I figured that would be easy. You know, that makes it easier. It's so just, you know, if you don't have a free company room or an apartment and you only have a small house, just pick one little corner, you know, that's about the size of this. And you're limited. You have a 100 item limit. You can't do more than that for your design, because that's the limit on these rooms. All right, off we go to Mist 4. I'm going to try to remember where the heck we were before I went to see my grandchild. I'm like, I feel lost. No, I don't think so. I don't, because all of the same items are there for this alt as are there for my main character. And she's only, you know, she's not even finished with Heavensward yet. So the items on the vendor are the same, regardless of progression. Well, they added some new items to it just recently. I mean, it seems like every time they have a patch, they add some new stuff to it. So let's see. And if you look at the vendors that are outside of the house, you know, the ones that are in the housing ward, they have different items. So you can't use those. You can only use the one that you can place in your room. So the first thing that you have to do is place a vendor in your room. Yep. Let's go to... No. I want to go to the specified ward. We're in 4. Let's see. Where have we been? I'm pretty sure that we were in Harper Lockhart's. I don't think we've seen Frida Peebles' house. Oh, wait, maybe we did, because we've seen Elizabeth French's. I'm trying to... Well, we'll take a look at... I know we were at God's. We were at Sweet. We were at QQ. Were we at QQ? No, I think Sweet was the last place we were. So maybe QQ is the next house that we're going to. Let's go. Let's go to Mist 4. So here we are in Mist 4. And I need a mount. Whoops. That's the wrong menu. This one doesn't have many mounts. Fat Cat it is. All right, so we were down here. I know we went to 5. I think we went to 6. We went to 6. That might be the last one that we went to, because that was one of our, that was a viewer's free company house. So 7 may be the next one that we're going to, which is like right here. It's this one right here in front of us. We have not been here. Look at this. I like their little their entryway. It's all the little moon thingies. When I get to the end of the wards here, we'll go to another server in our data center. Yeah, I don't know how many years it will take me. Oh, when you redo it, let me know. Shadow Princess will come and take a look. I love you. I love your designs. Oh, look, this is the Zodiark Shrine. The owner is Word of Zodiark. And they're a free company. And it says, have you heard the good word of Zodiark? Wait, so, oh, hey. Oh, hey, hi. People have found me. People from Gods found me. All right. So this is the Zodiark Shrine. We've got these little moongrass plots going in, which makes perfect sense. It's moongrass, right? I love that. I love that bubble effect. That's cool. Let's go check it out. Let's see what's happening inside. Okay, so there's just, you know, we've got some people over here. What's going on here? A table and chairs, some benches. Well, let's check the downstairs. It's empty. Maybe they're not done yet. Maybe they're remodeling. Oh my gosh, I'm having some really serious lag. I don't know what's going on. There's nothing in the Zodiark Shrine. Maybe it's because, you know, Zodiark's no longer there. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I have to shut down some of these windows on my computer. Things are going crazy. Let's see. Oh, that might be better. Maybe I won't have quite so much lag now. Yes, that's definitely better. Okay. So. Ark is remodeling again too? Oh, great. Well, you know, whenever things are remodeled, you just have to tell me and I'll... Oh, they don't... Their door doesn't work. They don't have a workshop or any free company rooms. Oh well. Onward. So much for the Zodiark Shrine. Zodiark has left the building. It's an RP immersive experience. Ugh. All right. Let's see, where are we? We're at 7, so 8 is up the hill. And down this way. Up these steps. I believe this is 8 right here. This is plot 8. Here we are. This is McLeod Sea and Sky Company. And it is a free company room, or a free company house. There's no greeting. We'll see if they've decorated. Looks like they've put a few things in their yard. So they may have decorated inside. Palm tree. I just saw so many palm trees in Florida. It was cold and rainy and windy the whole time I was there. But it was still nice to visit my family. Okay, so this is the entry to the trading companies. This is like the waiting room. You know, it's okay. I love the beach, and yeah, it was cold. It was, you know, 40s, which is pretty chilly when the wind is, you know, whipping. And I think it's because of the nor'easter that is now hitting the, you know, the northeast. It was kind of brewing out off of the ocean, and the sea was very rough and lots of wind. So look at their red and green chairs. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're gonna We're going to go downstairs and see if they've got other stuff going on downstairs in their house. Whoa. They sell fish, maybe. Maybe this is, you know. You're in Michigan, it's all snow. Oh, yeah. I hope that you don't get too much snow from this most recent storm that's coming through. I know where my mom lives, it's going to be pretty bad. Looks like they sold the fish from that one. Look at these fish. We always visit the fish. It's a fish store. It's a fish store. And little crafting space. I'm thinking this is still a work in progress, perhaps. Let's see. Let's see if they have any free company rooms. I think that we needed to visit free company rooms, didn't we? Because we didn't get to see all of them in the last places we went. These only have 2 and they're not open. All right. Well, interesting little house there. I'm not sure if they're done. We'll have to check back later. They might not be done yet. Gosh, and I am still having a bunch of lag, and I'm not sure why. But I'm gonna shut some other things down. Whatever I can shut down, I'm shutting down. Things are going crazy. Let's see. Well, that's it. It's, you know, I need to switch from using Streamlabs OBS. I'm going to transition over the next, you know, few weeks. I'm going to transition away from using Streamlabs OBS to using another solution because it costs too much and it uses too many resources. It's super annoying. So I believe that we did not look at all of the free company rooms in Elysium. In this house, this is God's, and I don't think we looked at them all in whichever one that is too. We did not get to look at all of the free company rooms. So let's go on in and take a look at some rooms. We'll look at rooms and then we'll start in house number 9 next stream. Because I know we wanted to come and do this. I'm pretty sure that they have a bunch of rooms in this house. Yeah, we did not do these all. I think that we did the first 2 rooms here. I don't think we went to the Quiet Chocobo. I don't think that we did this one. We did the first 2. Oh, hey, look. It's a cafe. They've got nice little tables. They got little macaron cushions of all different colors. That's so cute. I love those things. Harshafront. They've got a little Porksy guarding the bell there. There's their guest book. There's a little stuffed chocobo. Yes, now that's a tea house. This is cute. I like it. I really like the arbor wall. When it's used properly, it can be really cool. Let's check out their little kitchen. They've got a lot of people working here. This lady's making cookies. She's cooking something on the stove. She's washing the dishes. She'll take your order. Got pastries. Got cakes and pies. Sandwiches. Nice. This was very well thought out. I like it. We'll sign their guest book. Love this little cafe. So cute. The macaron seats. The macaron Cushions are my favorite. Live streamed my visit at, whoops. Gotta put in my ad. I can't type tonight. There we go. Do do do. I like their music too. It's very soothing. This is so nice. Very cute little cafe. Nice. All right, let's go to the next room. We still have at least 2 other free companies in this ward. We've only been to like 8 houses, but there's like 2 other free companies besides this one that have like a ton of rooms. So we're going to be in this one for a while. We'll be here in this ward for a little while. This is Leisha and Bland room, and the owner is Leisha Aluminia, and it's Far Eastern. Let's go take a look. I like this. Let's see. So we've got the Berta shelf partition here. They just got a little desk back here with a tatami floor mat and some cushions. And they've used the Hingen partitions. Hey, look. It's Hildebrand and Nashua. Everyone's waiting patiently, or not so patiently, for the next round of Hildebrand quests. Look at this is my favorite cookie plate. I know I want Hildy. I want Hildy too. My favorite cookie plate. I gotta get up on the counter to look at it. It's waffles. I think these are Stroop waffles. If you never had a Stroop waffle, you should try them. Stroop waffles and little Spriggan cookies, and then the little ginger cookies. They're so cute. Let's see what's behind this door. The Stroop waffles are like, they're like a little waffle-like cookie. And it has a caramel filling in it that kind of like soaks into the cookie, and they're chewy. They're from Holland. They're really delicious. I have a friend who was from the Netherlands, and she introduced me to Stroop waffles. You can. I've had them. I found them at the grocery store a couple times. Nice little bathtub. Let's go on up in their loft. It's just a little Hingen bedroom up here. Looks nice. They stuck a little fan behind the bed. There's 2 beds here. Nice room. Very cute. I don't see a guest book. All right. We'll move on to the next room. So this is Leisha's room. The next room is the Daft Cafe. The owner is Daft Ceronius, and it says, Culinarian's Delight. Come in, use the stove, snack on the sumptuous delights within. Grab a seat. We will be right with you. All welcome. And it says visitors are welcome. It's an eatery and a cafe. So let's go take a look. I know, it's really, some people really get creative, you know? Wow, look at how cute this is. It's just another cute cafe. Nice food on the tables. Got a little pond in the middle. I like these little carts. Look at that with the cakes on it. It's your name day. It's your name day cake. There's their little guest book. We'll sign that. They put the eternity cake here in the corner, which is amazing. The eternity cake is so amazing. It's got cactuar. It's got moogles. It's got tonberries. I think there's a chocobo somewhere. There's a little bluebird. Yep, there's the chocobo. Oh no, it was a nursery with a Lalafell mannequins toy. Oh, that sounds like it was probably really cute though. I have a free company room, an apartment, a small house, and then part of the free company house, and then I have alts with I have an alt that has an apartment and a free company room. So those are all of the spaces that I get to decorate because I could never be. You can have a house and apartment and a free company room. Yes. You can have, and you can have a free company house as well as a private house. Yep. So if you don't have an apartment, but you want an apartment, everyone can have an apartment. Cute room. This is a very cute little cafe. Love the cafe. Very cute design. Let's see. I like the arbor walls. There we go. Alrighty. Cute. They've made it so it made it possible for you got conned into roulettes. Well, you know, that's just the way it goes. Let's see. The next room is private chamber 6 and the owner is Mei Hokkaido. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. I know the name Mei though because I have a friend named Mei spelled just like that. She's Taiwanese. Second butt. The butt spot got you. This is kind of cute. I like it. It looks like it's a work in progress. I think they are still working on this. Oh, look, they've got the little alcove bed here. This may be a work in progress still. Let's go to the next room. We'll try to get through all of the rooms in this free company house and then call it a night. I'm exhausted from driving, 5.5, 6 hours today to get home. So I'm definitely going to stop no later than 10 o'clock and before that if we finish this building before then. So the next room is Mama Masako's place and the owner is Masako Ziknivo, and there's no greeting. It is exhausting, I swear. You know what is exhausting are truckers who are bullies. You know, if you're a trucker, I hope you're not a bully. Don't bully people in small cars. You know, we're just out there trying to stay alive. Well, I hope that he's nice. I just hate when I had one guy today, there were cars all around me. Like I had one on my right. I could not move over. You know, there was someone in front of me. I could not go faster. But this guy decided to get like right up. I mean, he was literally like right on my butt, 5 feet from my bumper. And then started blowing his horn at me. And got over into the lane on the left and passed me and passed the guy in front of me too. Like, why are you blowing your horn at me? And it really is triggering for me because we had, when we moved here from California a year ago, and we had an accident on our way here. There was snow in Flagstaff and the roads were really slippery and everyone was going really slow. So we slowed down. And a semi-truck behind us did not slow down and slammed into the back of our car. And the back gate of our CX-5 was destroyed. Our window was shattered. Luckily, the car was drivable and we were able to, tape up the window and drive the rest of the way here. But, it was traumatizing. It was really awful. And it's lucky that everyone was, going slow because, when we finally did get to leave the scene, as we drove out, there were like 5 or 6 cars flipped over in the ditch, and it was a really bad scene, and we were really lucky that we just got off with our car being like horribly damaged. And then when we finally got here to Georgia, it was at the body shop for over a month to fix the damage. And so yeah, truckers being like pushy and aggressive with me on the road is really not cool. Really not cool. So that's the most exhausting part of it, really. And I'm like trying to work through, that, and just so that I can get over my fear of driving with truckers on the road, I guess. I don't know. Private Chambers number 8 is owned by Via Windfall, and there's no greeting. We'll see if she's decorated. Sorry for the digression there, but that was a frightening experience. And I know I'm not the only person who's had, who's been in an accident, who just has, it's very traumatic and triggering to be out there on the road in some ways and have people get crazy. I try to avoid the freeways if I can. It's just a cute little room. They got a bed and a fireplace, and a little PTSD from the accident. I think our dog like totally got PTSD from the accident. She does not like to be in the car at all. She never liked it, and she hates it even more now. Let's see. The next room is Azriel's room, and the owner is Azriel Ombrenuit. Welcome, and do not touch anything. Thanks. Okay. I won't touch anything. But it doesn't say don't walk on things, so I might walk on things. Look at this. That's far too much paperwork on that desk. They need to hire someone to help with that. They got some stuff here. Fish tank, big shark. Let's see. Bathtub. Bedroom. It's a work in progress. Yeah, they didn't say anything like we can't walk through things. Let's see. The next room is Private Chambers 11, and the owner is Anna Tempest, and it says visitors welcome, so let's go check out Anna's room. They've got, this is like one of my favorite White Mage outfits. I think that one, I like the skirt down on this one. It's not my favorite hat, but it's very pretty. That was the Shadowbringers one. The Heavensward one I think is my favorite. Well, the Heavensward one and the current one. The Endwalker one is really pretty. Here we are in a little bedroom. Nice green rug. It's cute. It's just a cute little room. He's doing a circus theme. Oh boy. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. That'll be awesome. Let's see. The next room is Zane's room, and the owner is Zane Rinhart, and it says a home is where your family is. So let's go check it out. It's just a cute little room. They've just put their stuff in here. They haven't done anything earth-shattering or crazy. They just have their favorite things in here, and everyone's got far too much paperwork. We'll have to see. Still cute. Yep. Let's see. Next room, Private Chambers 13, is owned by Ash Thunderspar. Let's check out Ash's room. We don't hold any judgments against people who haven't done crazy decor or, you know, I mean, here we just have, you know, a tribute to some carbuncles. No judgment. We all love carbuncles. They're very cute. There they are. That's, you know, easy peasy decorating done, and it looks cute. Everyone has things that they like to do in game, and decorating is not everybody's thing. This room is set just titled Why, and its owner is Lexan Unleashed. No greeting. Why? I don't know, but we'll find out. They just have some carbuncle stuff, and that's it. And the light's not on. They've got this. Maybe they turn the light on when they come in. You know, they're saving energy. Now summoners have to use them, so we have to like them. I love the carbuncles. Yes, I love them. They're very cute. We have the carbuncles, and it's funny because my husband had the carbuncles and I also had the carbuncles, so now we have like 4 carbuncles. The stuffies from Square Enix from the store. The real life carbuncles. Well, real life stuffed carbuncles. They're not real. You know, I mean, we can't summon them. I wish. Oh, look, this is the last room. This is owned by Yuri Valentine, and it says, I like Moogles. So let's go see if she likes Moogles. Let's see how much she likes Moogles. She likes Moogles. And fat cats. I like the fat cat clock. It's so cute. Check it out. The little fat cat chases whatever this thing. I think it's like a little feather on a stick. And so it's like, you know, that goes around faster than the little fat cat goes behind it. I think this is just a work in progress. She's working on it. You haven't seen that clock? It's adorable, isn't it? It's so cute. I love it. All right. Well, that is that for the night. Let's go back and look one more time at our... Yeah, see, here's my free company. There's my apartment. My other character, I have, you know, 4 places I can teleport to. I can go to my apartment, my free company, my house, and then someone else's house. I can't remember. So here we are. Let's go look at it one more time. At our work. Our good work on the corner desk. If we just go like that, we can pretend it's done. There it is. It's completed. It's a completed room. Not exactly the same as the picture, but you know, it's pretty close. And I had fun doing it. All right. So I am gonna end there, but let's raid someone's channel. Let's go raid someone's channel. Let's see who's on. Who can we raid? And I will be back tomorrow. Monty, if you're in game tomorrow and you see me online, hit me up. I'll come over to your house and I'll take a look. And see what I think about the space that you have, and we can discuss what you want to do. So let's see who is online. Let me pull up my main Twitch page so I can just see all of the channels on. Let's see. Well, it's either 8BitD, Peebs, Shio. You know, let's go see Peebs tonight. Peebs did us a good solid by helping me get affiliate status, so we'll raid Peebs' channel.
Ha, 7 times.
So here we go.
the
Peebs.
depression, yeah.
Here we go. Thanks for coming, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. You all have a great night, too. And I will see you next time.
We got hosed really bad there by the cavemen.
So raid's not working. I'm not sure why. Let's try another channel quick. I don't know if it's... Maybe I'll just try hosting. I'll just try hosting his channel instead. Nope. Oh wait, no, there it goes. It's working now. All right, great. Excellent. All right, good night all.